of the Most High, which is your body. If you're smoking weed every day, you know, and you're telling, yo, I'm spiritual, I know the Most High. You don't know the Most High, because the Lord never told us to smoke weed. If you're trying to find in the Bible, it doesn't speak about cigarettes and smoking. It's only talking about the smoke coming up out of the land of Babylon, which is America, which shall be destroyed.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Yep, and that man was defiling the temple of God, which is his body. You done?
For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
Yep.
Let no man deceive himself. Let no man deceive himself. If any man amongst you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Somebody give me Galatians.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
The Lord saying the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. So what people say in this world, this is wise, it's not wise, it's foolishness with the Most High.
For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore let no man glory in men, for all things are yours.
Somebody give me Galatians chapter 1 verse 6.
Galatians chapter 1 verse 6. Galatians chapter 1 verse. Oh, sorry.
There's some in the New Testament, but that is false.
Galatians what? The book of Galatians chapter 1 verse 6. Marvel.
Wait.
Galatians.
Wait. What you want to say? What you said?
We need the information about
These people understand this is how they talk, right? That they are That's how we teach it. Where are you from? Many people here. That's why we teach it. You know, the truth.
Apart from here, how can I
just go on the internet.
Yeah, that's
if you're on the internet, then you write down you have a site called greatmailstone.info. Great Millstone.
These people are the children of Israel. Okay?
I know it already.
Yeah, but our people.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's good because these people, they need to wake up and come back to the original nationality. Yeah. Our people are scattered across the whole world. So some of our people, they might look like Asians, but it's according to your forefather, not your mother, because the father makes the seed. And if he puts the seed in a white woman, then the child comes out looking like the white woman, but it's not a white child. It's of my nation, our nation. It's of a black man's nation then, because when the white man raped the black woman in slavery, the children that the black woman got are none of our nation. They are of the white man, because his seed, he pushed the seed into her, and then it came out. So now we say only the slave descendants and the Indians are actually the real Israelites. But you have some of our people that look like the other people, because believe it or not, the world thinks that the one they call Jesus, he came for everybody. He didn't come for everybody. That's why they killed the prophets and the apostles, because they wasn't teaching nice things. They was rebuking the people, making them mad. It was not nice men. Because these people, they need to wake up again to the true nationality, and we're here to tell them. But not everybody was listening, but that's good, because 2/3 2/3 of these people will die. Anyway, we can't help them. We don't want to help them. The Lord wants to kill them, but we want to help the 1/3 to wake up, just to make them know who they are and what they need to do. Like, supposed to, they're not supposed to shave their beard as men. They're not supposed to be committing adultery. Like, our men are not supposed to be sleeping with other men's wives. But you can have multiple women, but then the women need to. They must not have a boyfriend or a man. Okay, they need to be single. You can do that, but in this world, you can't actually have a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? You need money and stuff like that. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, a woman is not supposed to be wearing what pertains to a man, as pants and stuff. And men are not supposed to be wearing women's clothing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And faggots and lesbians need to be put to death. Pedophiles, all that such shit. You can't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. That's the kind of stuff that we actually teaching in a small little thing, just to make you understand. You know what I'm saying? But where you from? You say Nigeria? Ghana? What are you, Ashanti? Yeah, some of the Ashanti of us. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: the Negro is not the same as the African, because when they sold us in slavery, you know what they said? They said on the little paper that they were handing out to people and sticking it up like posters and stuff. They wrote Negroes for sale, but at that time they wasn't calling the Africans Negro. They was calling the Africans African, and they was calling the Negroes Negro. Cargo, because we also, Negro means a couple of things. Cargo also because we were cargo in the slave ships. Okay, we were cargo, but everybody here thinks that the Africans are the same as the Negroes. That's not true, because when you go to school, they teach you that the Turkish person is not the same as a Moroccan person, but they look the same, right? But they teach you also that the Japanese person is the same as a Chinese person, but they look the same, right? Why are they not the same? Because they have a different forefather. The forefather of the so-called African is a different man than the forefather of the so-called Negro. We're two different people. They just look alike. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what we're trying to teach our people over here. But most of our people are actually really stupid because they believe the white man. You know why? The white man told them you're African, so they believe it. The white man told them Jesus is white, so they believe it. They don't read. They don't do nothing. They always say, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book. That's what they say, just to make fun of it. Anyway, our people is actually destroyed for lack of knowledge because they don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? They just go by word of mouth. That's their religion. If they hear Jesus is white, he's going to save everybody, that's word of mouth.
What the fuck I do it,
Brazer? Themselves. You know what I'm saying? They actually heard it from the pastor who's molesting little boys, but they still believe it. They don't molest little girls because they're faggots. They're doing spiritual magic. Sexual magic. In sexual magic, they use boys. You know what I'm saying? Because the little girls, they don't use them. They use a smart little boy. He has to be smart and he has to be innocent. That means he's not supposed to be a little bad boy. He's supposed to be a little good boy. That's why they rape those little boys to get their sexual magic and all that bullshit. The Pope does it. Every fucking body does it. That's connected to the white man. They all do it. But when they get caught, they just revoke their license. They can't teach no more. But if you go in the store and you steal fucking candy just because you're hungry, they lock you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the white man does. And so we teach that the white man is the devil. The devil means deceiver. He deceives you. And our people, they're so stupid. They actually believe it because they go by word of mouth. Word of mouth is when I tell you something and you go tell somebody else. If I tell you now I'm wearing a green shirt, right? Or a green jacket, you are going to tell somebody else, yo, he's wearing a green jacket. But that person is going to tell somebody else like, yo, he's wearing a blue jacket. And so it goes on and becomes some bullshit. That's what he did. Word of mouth. But it says it here in the book. But the funny part is nobody reads the book because they're stupid, they're ignorant, they don't know, they don't want to know actually. But when you tell them Jesus is a dark man, then they're gonna ask you a question like, how do you know and color doesn't matter? But then I ask you a question. Why don't you go ask your slave master, why did you make him white? They don't ask him. Why? When they see a slave descendant talking about Jesus is black, then they're gonna be questioning me like, you don't know shit, you're slick. I'm gonna ask you some shit. How do you know he's black? Where does it say he's black? But when the white man comes with his tie, his suit, and he tells you, yo, Jesus is white.
Oh, sorry.
And then our people are gonna be like, really? Wow, you gotta bleach my skin. Shit like that. And that's what they do. They brainwash you because they need to be brainwashed. Because 2/3 of these people need to die any motherfucking way. Because it says it in the scripture. Did you get that? 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Anyway, the Most High, the one who people call God, is going to destroy 2/3 of his own people because they're wicked. They're not the wicked, but they're wicked.
This is Zechariah chapter 30, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Most High, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
They shall be cut off from the promise that we got from our forefather. I mean, it was Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He had a covenant with the Most High, right? All your seeds shall be blessed, and all the nations, all the different the tribes shall be blessed through him. Yes, they will be, but only 1/3, and the 144,000 will be saved in this side, but they will come back through reincarnation. You know that the Bible teaches about reincarnation?
Yes.
You can get it right. Matthew's, while Yahushua says so, that you need regeneration. Look, the white man says regeneration, but regeneration is gene, means he comes back. Gene is what gene is what a man has. You see, no woman on the earth has seed in her body. All men have seed. And then you just put the seed, that's the gene. You put the seed, so-called sperm. You put the seed in the woman, and then she gets the baby for 9 months. So it's actually your child. You produce it. Because if you have sex like 5-6 times in a row, that's the 7th time when you come, you don't have a lot of sperm no more, right? That means the next day, you gotta wait for the next day to produce a little bit more sperm, and then you can fill her up again. So that means the man produces the seed, and the woman, she accepts the seed, because the word husband means planter, and you plant your seed in her. So it's your child. You produce male and female. Yeah. Reincarnation is in the Bible. Because
You have something like a book or something that I can read?
Book?
Yeah, or something. Something like any information in it?
We can give you a flyer so you can see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Because I'm not around in this area, so I'm going back. So I just want something to take with me. Something with good information that I can look at through the Bible and read about.
Yeah, but these are our elders, you know what I'm saying? We just got it from my elders. Look, this book is not to be just written, because you can't just read this book.
From Germany.
And think to understand this book. You need people that's actually, how do you say it? People that's actually.
Where are you from?
Ashanti could be Israelites, because you're teaching this brother that not every black man is the same. Just like how the Chinese are not the same as the Japanese, right? The slave descendants are not the same as the Africans. That's why they sold us, because the Africans sold us along with the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? The Arabs and the Africans came together, and they sold us to the white man. Yeah, sorry. Reincarnation. So I'm gonna show you this.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have received it up and followed him. What shall we have? And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Do you understand that? That means the one people call Jesus Christ, he told the disciples, like, look, in the regeneration, you're going to be one of the kings of the 12 tribes of Israel. So that shows you right there that reincarnation is in the Bible. Because they want to make us think that the Indians, the Hindu, they got that reincarnation shit. Those are all bullshit. all the other books are nonsense because the so-called Quran, right? The Quran was based upon the Bible. The first book, the first 5 books of the Bible is called the Torah. The Torah means law, and that's what they grabbed, and then they made their own stuff. Okay, the so-called Buddha and all that sort of stuff. Those are all religions that actually have, how we say it, demons. You know what a demon is? A demon means fallen angel. Okay, so they have actually just fallen in. They have fallen angels that they worship, right? And the Most High said, the first commandment is, "Thou shalt have no other god before me." Right? Yeah, wait, 1 second. Thou shalt have another god before me, because I am your God, right? What does that tell you? It tells you there are other gods. Nor he wouldn't have said that. That means you're not supposed to be worshiping them. You're supposed to worship him. But you can only worship him through his son. Because if you come to him, you're not worthy of him. You know what I'm saying? He sent his son. So you have to deal with him. So we have to read the scriptures.
Matthew chapter 11 verse 11. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force.
The violence, but they say, Lucifer came down. Lucifer is not a bad name. It means enlightened. You know what Lucifer is? It means you're enlightened. So the name doesn't actually mean something. It's the person. But anyway, they said the kingdom of heaven suffered violence since the day of John the Baptist. That's not talking about heaven. That's talking about them. They are the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven are the 12 tribes. Could you give me that scripture that says the Most High dwelleth within you in Zion? I don't know what it is. Could you give me the scripture where it says the Most High dwelleth within you, the kingdom of the people of Zion? This is
Yeah, you check this website out, you know. You go on dailymotion.com, YouTube, you check it out.
Do that.
Okay, but anyway, if you want to contact me or something, you need actually my email.
Yeah?
I forgot to put my email on the flyer. So you're from Germany, right? You want to go back to Germany?
Yeah, we're driving low.
Oh, you drove over here. by the Spirit. These are our elders, right? Okay.